Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of BlueSync. Can you guys see my screen and hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up or type in the chat. Good. All right. Okay, so today we are going to be going over something in listings to leads called the all listings email. So first we have to, of course, navigate to listings to leads. You can always just Google the listings to leads login page and sign in that way. But you can also go through our Moxie platform. If you go to your profile icon in the upper right-hand corner and click that drop down and then go to external links. And then down here towards the bottom is going to be our listings to leads. So I'm going to click on that. And sometimes it'll still bring you to the login page. Other times it will bring you to a screen that already has your login information signed in if you do have your login, your username and password saved. So I'm just going to hit login there. And now we're here. So this is our main dashboard for listings to leads. And like I said, today we're going to be focusing on the all listings email, which is a really great tool to send a whole list of listings that are active, pending, whatever you want the status to be out to clients or potential leads. So really great tool, really easy to do. It only takes a few steps. The first thing that we're going to do over in this left-hand navigation is go to where our listings are. So I'm going to click on listings. And keep in mind, this is, of course, in a company account, a business account. So there is a variety of listings for a variety of agents in here. If we were doing this as an agent, it would only show the agent's listings that was signed in. So just to kind of remind everyone of that. And now we have our full list of all of our listings. Again, this is everyone that is in my office, all of the active listings that are in listings to leads. Now to get to the all listings email, we're going to go over on the top here to where it says more tools. And then from here, we're going to go in this left-hand navigation within this page to where it says all listings email. And like I said, this is really just a very quick thing. It's just a couple simple steps to kind of set this up, and it's super easy. So at the top here, you can see that we have the ability to select what status of listings we're wanting to send out. So if you click this drop down, there is all of the statuses that you could ever imagine in the world are listed here. So you would just want to select whichever status you're wanting to send out. So for example, if you want to send all of your active listings or maybe anything that's just recently listed, you just want to click that there. And then you can see that now it's only showing these active ones down here. Now, right next to that status bar is where we can actually select what listings are shown in this email. You can only select up to 10. So as you can see, there's 518 active listings currently. I can only select 10 of them. If you click this drop down, and then you can just uncheck or check any specific listings that you're wanting to show. Obviously, if this was an individual agent, then you would be able to, select the listings that you would like. You probably wouldn't have 519. If you do, then great job. You're a real go-getter. But you do have the ability to kind of select however many you want to show in this email and what listings are shown as well. So that's kind of just the basic surface level of how to set this email up. Now we do also have the ability to edit the email and change the template. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that as well. This is what it's going to just kind of automatically default to. So you can see we have our logo up here at the top. And then this says local listings near you. And then it is just going to go through kind of in a list fashion and show all of these listings. So it looks very clean, but again, if you do want to change up that template, I'm going to show you guys how we can do that. We have our signature down here. So again, if you're an agent, this is going to say your name and your contact information. And then, so to change that template, We're going to go up across the top here to this second to last option that says change template. There's only 3 options, but they all do look vastly different from each other. So you can kind of click in to preview them. So this one has the logo kind of separated up at the top, and then more of kind of a grid view versus just the list of all of the properties that we selected. This one is also a very nice, clean looking template if you're wanting something that isn't as busy and colorful as the other ones. But again, it's all the same concept. Just pick whichever one you like, whichever one matches your style the most, and then hit that green save button if you are wanting to change your template. And then once you have your template selected, like I said, you can also go in and edit what that says and kind of the basics of how it looks. So I'm going to click on the edit email button, which is showing up blue here, second option. And then you'll see that it kind of opens up this email into kind of an editor window. So you can change the text color. You can change any of this text. So maybe you didn't want it to say local listings near you. Maybe you wanted it to say active listings in your area. You could change that to say whatever you wanted it to. You do also have the ability to change these buttons as well. You can change the colors if you want to, but of course this is going to format or automatically default to the company colors, which is obviously what we prefer to use. But if you are wanting to switch that up a little bit, you can do that as well. So there is some basic editing that you can do, kind of customize this however you're wanting to. And again, just a really quick, easy thing that you can do to send out emails to, you know, your whole contact list within Engage, or not Engage, listings to leads. And you can also do a test email. So if you kind of mess around with this and you want to see what it's going to look like and how it's going to appear in your email, you can do a test email and then, you know, enter in the email address that you want it to go to. And then you'll be able to preview it exactly how someone would see it if they were receiving this. Now to send it, we just hit the green send email button. And then it's going to ask you what email address you want it to look like it's coming from. So this is great as well. We know that a lot of people disregard emails if they come from, you know, some weird website that they don't recognize. So this will give you the option to enter in what email address you want it to look like it's coming from. And then you can also select contact list within Engage, or not Engage. I don't know why I keep saying Engage, listings to leads, but you do have to go in and create the contact list. But you do have a quick walkthrough here down at the bottom if you want to know how to do that. Does anyone have any questions on anything? I don't see anything in the chat. That's kind of the basics of it. And if you did notice too, in the status bar, you can also select this for open houses, but you do have to actually manually enter open houses into the platform. So they do not seem to pull over directly from the MLS. But if you did want to kind of curate a list of open houses for, you know, a specific week, or maybe as an agent, if you are doing a couple open houses over a weekend and you want to send out a quick blast about those, you can do that as well. I'm not seeing anything in the chat, so if no one has any questions, then that is all that I have for you guys today. Thanks for joining me. As always, this recording will be up on the Schmidt Video Classroom shortly, and have a great rest of your week.